stream, I'm going to be playing Madden with my friend Donnie. I think I'm also streaming to Twitch. And hello to, I'm new to Twitch, and I will try to learn as fast as possible what to do. But I'm here, and my name's Super Flashback 1022. Alright, so I am streaming to YouTube and Twitch. So here we go. And my name's the same for both, by the way, for people who want to know. And I'm going to send a... Hey, I'm streaming from both, so...
Oh, okay, cool.
All right?
All right, man.
All right, bye. All right, just let my friend know, so... All right. No, I don't want to exit to the left. To exposition. Play on my head-to-head. Let's see what he's got. See what he's got, man. I always play with the Miami Dolphins for people who are new to my channel. I think I hit that button way too much. And there's my friend Donnie. Welcome. We can't hear each other for a bizarre reason, so I don't know what's ever going on with the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
I love that I got to kick it off to him. So now I don't know how we're supposed to prove an algorithm if we
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
So my username on Twitch is the same as it is for YouTube. It's Super Flashback 1022.
Oh. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh, wow.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Couple of
He's
spins.
at the 40. Past the 20.
You got me.
And finally, he is out of bounds.
Son of a
but
bitch.
Not before taking it down near the 15. A huge play there right off the bat. 59 yards.
Oh.
Now the first carry for Todd Gurley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked. They turn to the side.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh my.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh my. See how quick he. Ooh, wow.
You know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
I don't know what happened there. Why did he miss that?
Pushed it from short distance wide right. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I think I need this. If I'm
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run now with
you got me.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the
You got
40.
me.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
2nd and 12 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Here's
Oh,
and this is
jacked
going to
up.
be back-to-back tackles for a loss here, as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Oh, come on, man.
Gonna be incomplete.
Wow.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody. And that led to an incompletion.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance.
I haven't been playing my best game.
And the ball doesn't go through the post, but it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
At the 25-yard line.
They run, it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Gurley.
Ah, crap.
3rd down.
That was me, man.
And he's taken down, but able
I
to
couldn't
slip
pick the
across
right
the
play.
35.
Darn it.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And the Falcon 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now on 2nd down,
Hold,
this is
man.
Gurley.
Hold that gap.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Ryan.
Oh,
That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
that was the same.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
I should have
the
went
40.
with something else. I knew it.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Falcons.
Now it's Gurley.
That up, man.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brought him down.
Here's Gurley.
Wrap
And
him up,
once
man.
again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, he overthrew.
And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with
overthrew him.
4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Couldn't get off the line.
Now on 4th down here,
Woo!
pass
Saved my
knocked
life.
away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. This is Gaskin on the carry, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
Damn.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's
He never
too late,
created enough
it's complete
separation
pass.
coming across the
He
field.
was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I was going
Brings
for
up
something
second
different
down.
there, man.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The line is great.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Oh.
That is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive.
I hate it. I
Falcons
hate it so
offense
bad.
at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're
Oh,
lucky
shit.
though, because no points against
What's
the
that?
team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teamates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
You seen that I was blitzing on that last play.
Their own 20-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
All right, man.
Line of scrimmage.
That was momentum right there, completing that pass.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it
We'll let that 2-minute warning go off.
Good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A pair of
I don't
first
know if I can
downs gives him a 1st and 10
Drink
up
on
the
Twitter.
44.
I mean Twitch. I keep calling it Twitter.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one across the 45.
Yeah, I know it may be annoying to some people,
46-yard
but
line. Brady Jarrett with the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first.
yeah, man, he was able
Sense
to.
they're playing old school defense right now. The new school
This is
defense
pretty
what
sad
you
for me.
said, taking the ball away.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts
On the play.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Call that a 46-yard
He knows me so
punt
well,
with a
man.
net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They go
Gotta get
back
some
to
new
the
plays
air
in
here
there.
after the INT
Oh, wow.
on the last drive. He completes this to Russell Gage. And all the
Wow.
way down to the 42. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range.
Gosh.
But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If
Wow.
not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Throwing again, Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws.
Oh man, I'm just out there like.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Ryan.
Oh.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's trying it on me, man.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Ryan will throw again.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
Miserable
So
about that
the
one.
lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
I mean, I tried everything in that particular half,
At their own
and I could not make anything happen.
As they get set to start the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
I wasn't able to do anything on the ground in that first quarter. Or the first half, sorry.
So we've reached
upset with
halftime.
myself
All
on
we
that
have to
one.
show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Jakeem Grant now to return.
Come on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I'm getting beat off tackle.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
They hold them up a little better if I.
Making the play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the
Coming
running
off that
game.
line on me.
22
Pretty fast.
yards there, a 1st down.
For a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Oh my gosh. First game's pretty ugly, man.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Just getting the running game off the ground too, man.
To accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
To throw again. Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Well, I'm able to do more up the middle, but when I go off tackle, man.
Set up a 2nd and 7. Another run with Gaskin. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
I had to go straight up.
He's taken
Otherwise,
down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's good.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go.
Oh my! He dropped that?
My goodness, incomplete.
Oh my God!
Interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Short throw underneath to Hurst. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it nice, easy.
He dropped that pass. It's so unbelievable.
Tackle or two, wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
He's tackled.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down.
Oh, that's why. Jesus.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. It was Raekwon Davis with the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Woo.
And I believe it'll eventually
Man,
reward them, especially
sometimes I don't know.
Quick
off that line, man.
Brought him down. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Damn.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. From the red zone now, here's Ryan.
Nobody's covering this guy. Come on, man.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh my God. Baker's usually quicker than that, man. I'm so sad for him.
Touchdown
Touchdown,
So
Atlanta.
sad for
6
him.
yards away. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback,
So
especially
annoying.
when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back.
Oh
But
no,
when
you
they
should have
find
done
it,
that.
they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
This is Jakeem Grant. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Can't believe he
And you're
dropped that
still in this
pass.
game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keep your hope alive.
Come on, man.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some
There, go
applause
for
for
it,
the
man.
defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
Whew.
And he takes this thing way
That was
down.
gutsy. That was real gutsy of me, man.
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the
Running
5
away from
and
that
the 6.
guy,
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards
He's gonna
deep.
be as
And it'll
gentle as
come out to the
possible with this,
25
you know.
as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Did he step away from his?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. He sets to fire deep.
Howard.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gonna give this time.
Dang, he got. Oh my gosh.
The wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal of 29
Sanders' kick is good, and we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock?
What the heck?
The other way, that does
huh?
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Defense, you've got to think
that's
to yourself,
interesting because I did not do that. I promise you.
Just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Ryan to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get it to his running back, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. In on the stop, DeMonte Casey. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14.
To throw is Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his
he's mad now.
And it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there. It's just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a handoff here to his
How come
running
he doesn't
back.
block that guy?
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ryan.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, safe.
Incomplete. It's now 4th
That was sick.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
I need to return this.
Picked
Woo!
up by Bobby McCain. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
Ah, damn, they won.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Okay, why you calling timeout, man? He may have had a reason why he paused. I don't know. We'll wait to see what's going on. Alright. Okie dokies. I'm gonna have to try to overcome this. Whatever this is.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Ryan. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Got a spy on you, man.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Ryan to throw.
What the hell was the flag for?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead,
Oh, man.
you got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Ryan. No! They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Complete.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. They'll go with Hill here on first.
Come on. That guy missed that tackle. Come on, yeah, right.
On the stop.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On third down, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Damn it.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
I couldn't
He gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. How about that, partner? Not only a fourth down conversion in a tie game, a fourth down conversion in overtime in a tie game.
And so many factors go into making that call, and a lot of it is a head coach feeling the rhythm.
Wow, the way that they... that sucks. I lost. Shit!
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you.
Wasn't their fault.
This whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay
I had
for
it
my
covered.
meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending.
If I take away, couldn't do anything on offense.
What a game.
So that'll do it for my
Couldn't do
partner,
anything on
Charles
offense at all.
Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
The run
Sports.
game is
With
unsettling, but
that, we sign off from Miami.
that was unsettling. I mean, I'll run it back. And then, you know, another thing that we were discussing was an algorithm in this game, and there has not been any signs of that at all. So. Oh, that's cool. Can you hear me on this one? He's playing with Green Bay now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up
You
with
can follow
the
me
Green
on
Bay
Twitch now too.
Packers.
I just watched my
Jason
Twitch
Sanders
live
to kick off for Miami.
I'm also on YouTube. So I feel good about that.
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 24.
I didn't understand what was going on there in that game, but
At their own 23-yard line.
it's fine.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He sets
You
up
got a
the
head start
screen
on
to
me, though.
Jones. And he'll get
Damn
this
it.
up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Come on, man. Let's go.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
He'll get only 3 there.
He's been getting me in my run game lately.
7 ahead.
Making it kind of difficult for me.
Squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially
No!
The ball is out.
Get the ball.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Dolphins can't.
I thought he was going to catch that.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Turnover on
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
You still had the guts to throw it.
What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move
He was
the
backing
chains.
up, and the guy was cutting across the
Back-to-back
middle of
good
the field.
plays have him on the move on 1st down. Fights loose. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Aaron Jones, the
He had 5 yards on him.
Down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
brings up
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now it's Rodgers. And that'll be
Intentional
incomplete.
grounding.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
See what he does. See what he does. Mary David.
So after the
Oh,
loss,
no, you're welcome,
they'll come
Mary.
up here with a
Not a
2nd
problem.
and goal. Rodgers gonna throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Agba. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
It's 3rd
You
down
are welcome.
and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught at the 8.
We're going to kick a field goal
And here
still.
he'll get it down to the 7. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And
Wee.
it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Wow.
Let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because.
And Mary Davis, I'm also over on Twitch. Same handle, Super Flashback 1022.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Damn it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
Complete to
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when he snapped one over the head of the QB, and guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
1st and 10. At the 44.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Rodgers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Jones. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
No!
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
I gotta start reacting. I gotta start doing something.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, bring 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
And everybody collapsed towards the middle. They're just hitting.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
That coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big pickup with 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from scoring.
What I did.
The 4th down run successful.
Catch him off
To
guard.
pay it off on 1st down. Backed up when they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the little man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I know what he's doing.
They'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it.
Got it.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No gain on the play.
I'm always trying. Have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going deep here for Parker. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kevin King with a pick.
Can't stand at that middle of the field, man. Damn it! I hurt myself there. It's fine though.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for
I'll get one in there.
halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. The return man is Grant. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 22. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the 38.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
For a Miami.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space. The big guys leading the way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
40-yard line.
On second down, Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 5 yards is the
gotta do, man.
as that extends this drive. Here's Gaskin.
Miles
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Up to make the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Packers.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 18-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Third and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was
Same thing I do
covered.
every time,
Took his
man, when I'm
attention
down there,
elsewhere
when I'm
to no
looking like
avail.
that, man.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third.
Oh my
down here.
gosh.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half,
Damn
the
it.
thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and...
Oh, I'm gonna hang my hat on that, man, like forever, man. Like, geez Louise, like,
So a decent drive there.
didn't
to
even
start
try
the
it,
third
right?
quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get
I
that
had to
victory.
do something, man.
Tyler Irvin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
That won't
40-yard
happen again,
line.
that was stupid.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Gain of 17 yards.
Jones.
First down.
Pretty serious.
And he'll go down, but
What the heck's going on with you guys?
Inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up.
That was no bueno.
Back now in Miami.
That was no bueno.
Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Slant to Adams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Fights off the defender. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Jones again.
And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Oh, no.
The Packers add 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Packers 14, Dolphins 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Come on.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Tua.
Are you kidding me right now?
Played, took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brings up
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got a man, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua finding Williams for a Dolphin first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
What? Wow, what the hell did he not jump for?
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Come on, man.
He went and dropped it. And the Packers This D comes up with a big stop.
It happens.
Rodgers will bring the pickup with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the play that I called. I think that it's not.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away
Get
here,
off the
Charles,
block
in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
Get on
Let's
those
keep the
outside
ball,
guys,
keep their
too.
offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Here's Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up
Here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this
The one thing I was able to debunk was the algorithm.
because if it's
So for sure,
I'm thinking about pulling
I
on the
can
reins
play
a
the
little
game
bit,
peacefully
but for
without
them, I don't think it's
that in the
their
back of my
DNA. It's not
mind.
their head coach's
Like,
makeup at all.
no,
I think
it
his
doesn't.
opinion is, you stop
No.
us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Not at all. No algorithm.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good return.
Oh, I would love to have returned one. Come on.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him
I've
across
been
the
playing good
30,
games.
up to the 33.
That's all it boils down to.
at their own 33-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
Doing, man.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One final try for Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So it's all over.
Look at Flores. He's like, darn it to hell. Darn it to hell.
Just 3 points, that lone field goal in the
Darn it.
entire second half.
And remember the
Son of a
old
gun
adage,
biscuit.
offense sells tickets.
Oh, no.
Defense does what?
All right.
Championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship
Woo.
wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right?
All right, good
Just
game, Donnie. Thank
that's a
you,
heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination,
everyone who joined my channel
pretty good
tonight.
game plan, pretty good
Don't forget
idea
to
what
hit
they
that
wanted
like
to
button,
accomplish.
please.
Just love the execution,
Pretty please.
love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
It'll probably be a better day tomorrow. My first day back. I haven't played in a week. Just kind of fell off on that first game that I played.
So that'll do it for us.
Actually
For
came
Charles
back in that
Davis
one.
and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been
So-
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm not throwing as many. I think I'm not taking as many risks in the passing game, so it's kind of hurting me a little bit. But it'll get there. I'll get back to where I'm able to throw passes. I'm just trying to concentrate on the run game. And that's what I've always been doing. Because to be honest with you, Tua's arm, man, just doesn't have the strength, man. And now they're saying my offensive line is failing, so go figure. Just like the real life Dolphins. But anyways, thank you everyone who joined. Have a good evening, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.